making dumb things smart is kind of a theme of CES 2020. Well, Valerann, with your smart device there, you guys are making roads smart.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us what this thing you're holding is?
Yeah, so you can say it's a kind of a smart cat eye. This thing that you have on roads, the reflectors, so we replace them with multi-sensors. The sensors sense everything around them, traffic, hazards, weather conditions, and then through this sensing we can provide data services to road municipalities, smart vehicles, and traffic applications in order to enhance their knowledge about what's going on the road, preventing accidents, making traffic flow better.
This thing is really robust. I mean, if you were holding it like I was, like I am, I mean, this thing weighs a ton. It seems like there's a lot packed in here. Why don't you describe what's in here?
Yeah, it's heavy-duty stuff because it's supposed to last for a long time in the road. So you have a metal casing. Inside this metal casing, you have the sensor, solar-powered, completely wireless. You have here the LEDs, which are supposed to visually communicate with drivers. You have radars, capacitivity sensors, vibration, magnets, everything that you can think of. Just everything together, fused, providing all information necessary.
So you can get real-time traffic information, whether it's flowing, whether it's stopped.
Yeah, so it's not just that, it's not just monitoring. The idea of what we're doing, we can predict it before it happens. So this is the most important thing. So before a vehicle rapidly stops on the shore of the road because they have flat tire, we know about it. Before you have black ice on the road, we can predict the formation of black ice and ask for the salt spreaders to come before the water actually condenses to ice. So we can predict those kind of things and provide the right information in the right time for the right people to avoid those kind of incidents.
Well, and that is an interesting idea. If you have black ice and stuff, what prevents the black ice from forming on this and causing issues?
Nothing prevents it, but it's so robust. It's like aerospace grade, so it will stand everything. Ice, snowplows hits, heavy trucks, it can stand 60 tons of pressure on top of it. So it will last forever. Again, even if it's completely covered with ice, it will run for 150 days without having any sunlight. It's not a visual sensor, using no vision technologies. So because of that, we can still sense everything around us, even without people actually seeing the device.
Now these communicate to a roadside unit you mentioned, and what standards are you going with for that?
Today we're mainly with DSRC, dedicated short range communication, but we also support 5G because I believe that will be the future of communication there. But yeah, it's more important to be flexible because the future is unknown with those kind of things, V2X and everything, but we are ready for it.
Now, do you anticipate this directly communicating with vehicles themselves?
Yeah, essentially, in some cases, when vehicles lose the track of the lane because you have harsh weather conditions, fog, heavy rain, stuff like that, and the cameras have a hard time to really see the lanes themselves, we will provide them direct information of their location compared to the lines beside them, so they can coordinate in the middle of the lane even without seeing it. So it will be very, very direct. But also we can connect through our roadside units, providing them out-of-sight risk information, providing them information about other vehicles that are not connected, so closing the information gap until all vehicles will be some kind of connected.
And so does the information always anticipate it going back to the roadside unit and then back to the cars? Or?
Yeah, I believe it is very rapid. So it goes from the devices to the roadside units in few milliseconds. So a vehicle will move few centimeters, maybe if it goes very fast, few feet before we get information in and then out to the vehicle. So it's quite good these days.
Now your business model is very interesting. Why don't you talk about that?
Yeah, so we give those away. We give those away because our business model is based on a yearly fee of the, you can say, traffic management services that we provide to the authorities. But it's very easy to do so. We are also very cheap compared to the competition. So total cost of ownership for 1 mile of a road will be between $2 to $4 million. We will cost up to $500,000.
So about an eighth the cost for the total cost of ownership.
Exactly. So it's very approachable for more roads that cannot use any kind of smart road traffic management systems today. So it will. I believe it will expand the market.
Now those corner cases, like in a tunnel and stuff, you have alternatives where you don't have light, right?
Yeah, exactly. For us, it's very simple because mostly in most tunnels you'll have power. So for me to get out the solar panel, to get out the batteries and just plug it in, it's very, very simple. So tunnels are the easy places. The places that we are focusing on really being implemented in are main highways, which a lot of those don't have any infrastructure. So no power, no communication. So everything is wireless. So with this kind of device, you can put any kind of sensing technologies into any road. So it's very, very easy to do.
From an installation perspective, it looks a little bigger than the standard bots. Does that present a challenge?
Not really, because you just change the size of the drill.
Okay.
So you use same drills, same devices, same people. We provide them with a dedicated handle that they will just implement the device right, so straight with the road and just level with the asphalt. So it's quite easy, just the device, just this handle, and that's it.
And these get replaced about every 7 years. I didn't realize that. The passive ones get replaced about every 7 years, right?
The passive ones actually replace every 2 years.
Oh my God.
Because they get knocked off of the road. Think about snowplows, hit them. Think about heavy truck, run them over because they are on top of the road. Most of them are on top of the road, having a small pin inside the road. Because those are implemented fully inside the road, and you just can see the 7 millimeters above here, just protruding above the road surface. It's very, very easy for this thing to stick in the road and not move anywhere. So it's very, very easy to do. So those will be replaced every 7 years, while the other ones are replaced every 2 years.
And so is this available today?
Yeah, we just started to mass produce those. We installed those in Israel, main highway, UK, M1, Spain, and we had a small pilot back then in the US on I-95.
Excellent. So I guess we should be expecting to see more of these in the United States then.
I hope so.
Excellent. Well, good luck as
Thank you very much.
roll this out.
Thank you.